Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Nuggets of Wisdom. I wanted to share some research that I was looking at. I was researching about how many thoughts we have per day. And while researching, I found many links and websites and articles that tell you the different amount of thoughts that we have. And some say that we have around 70,000 thoughts, and others say that we have far less than that. But then I found a study from psychologists at Queen's University in Kingston, Canada, who published their study in the Journal of Nature Communications, and they said that we have around 6,200 thoughts per day. And I thought to myself, wow, that's a lot of thinking. So this reminded me of how important it is for us to have the right kind of thinking. So let's take a moment and evaluate how much of our thoughts influence our lives. See, it is important for us to know that our lives follow the thoughts that are the strongest. Those thoughts move us into action. It is no wonder that Paul said this to the Philippians in chapter 4, verses 8 and 9. So let's read it together. And it says, "Finally, brothers and sisters, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is right, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is admirable, if anything is excellent or praiseworthy, think about such things. Whatever you have learned or received or heard from me or seen in me, put it into practice, and the God of peace will be with you." So let's dissect these verses. Paul first focuses on thoughts. He says, think about such things. So what are the things that we need to think about? And he says it on verse 8. We need to think about things that are true, noble, right, pure, lovely, admirable, excellent, praiseworthy. Those are the things we need to think about to have the right mindset. And then he goes further in verse 9. And he says, whatever you have learned or received or heard from me or seen in me, put it into practice. So that calls us into action. So God places different people in our life, such as mentors and pastors, are able to provide us with an example to follow. Their example helps us put into practice the word of God. So Paul was encouraging the Philippians to not just look at what he was doing, but actually put it into practice in their own life. And then the last part of verse 9 says, "And the God of peace will be with you." That's an experience. So we have the right mindset and we're putting it into practice, we're going to have God's peace. And that's what we all want. So we need to be careful with our thoughts, because the 6,200 thoughts that we have per day do shape our lives. So let us continue to challenge each other to apply these verses in our lives by being intentional in our thoughts. So I hope this video challenges and equips you. And until next time, God bless you.